and I discuss today the idea of matrix and few important questions in CBSE. Now let's start with the problem. In a matrix A, if we consider here the element of the matrix, and here if we observe this number of the rows, that is horizontal, and number of column is vertical line, and if we observe there exist only 1, 2 and 3 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. And now we consider here the question mark is to find the order of the matrix. How much order is this, and the number of element of the matrix, and write the elements like A13, A21, A32, A24 and A23. Then at first, at the beginning questions, here it is not right, here it is a questions and just order to carry out and how to proceed. Let's watch and we considering the answer. If we consider order of the matrix, so we consider here the number of row. So here 1, 2 and 3, so 3 row, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 columns. So number of row is 3, number of column is 4. So certainly the given matrix, the number of row is 3, number of column is 4, therefore order of the matrix is 3 by 4. So it is, first question is order of the matrix is 3 by 4. And now for the next part, the number of the element. So number of the element, how much number of the element we find it here? Certainly it will be 12 element. So if m row and n column, so number of element will be mn. So here number of element is 12. This is another answer. So 12 element in it. We find 12 element in it. Now next question is write the number of the element A13, A21, A32, A24 and A23. It signifies A12 is nothing but the element which occupy the position of first row and third column. So where is the first row and third column? It is first row and it is third column. So what will be our answer? First row, it is first row, third column, it is third column. So what is the 1, 3 position here? Here 1, 3 position is this. So answer will be 19. And next is A21. So second row, first column. Second row is this, first column is this. So this position holds A21. So it will be 35. And now we are going to the third position, A33. So third row, third column, this position. So it will be -5. And A24. What will be A24? Second row, fourth column. So this will be A24. So it will be 12. A23. Second row, third column. So A23 will be 5 by 2. So this will be our answer. And now we are going to our next questions. If a matrix has 24 elements, what are the possible order it can have, and why if it has 13 elements, and what if it has 13 elements? To answer these questions, we consider here 24 elements. So certainly we know that if the matrix is of the order mn, so it has mn elements. So we are considering here the few combinations of 24. So certainly it will be prime factorizations. We know already prime factorizations of 24. So it will be 1, 2, this combination we find 1, prime factorize 2 in this way, and certainly 3, and then we consider 4, then 6, 8, 12 and 24 itself. So it will be 124 is a one pair. That signifies first row, one number of row is 1, column is 24. Here opposite just number of row is 24, column 1, and then number of row is 2, column 12, and then number of row is 12, column 2. Here number of row is 3, column 8, and here number of row is 8, column 3. Here number of row is 4, column 6, and number of row is 6, column 4. And hence the possible order of the matrix having 24 elements are 1 by 24, that is one notationally write it in this manner, 24 by 1, 2 by 12, 12 by 2, 3 by 8, 8 by 3, 4 by 6 and 6 by 4. Now we are going to tackle the next step. What if it has 13 elements? So if we consider here 13 elements, then what will be the possible order? Because 13 is the only possible prime factorization, it is a prime number, so we find only 1 and 13 combinations. So certainly it will have 1, 13 and 13, 1 are the order pairs of the natural numbers whose product is 13. And hence the possible order of the matrix having 13 elements are 1 by 13 and 13 by 1. So finally we end our discussions of the second questions. Now we are going to the third. Now the third question is, if a matrix has 18 elements, what are the possible order it can have, which is it has 5 elements? So it is the same like we have considered in second problem. Here we also taking the prime factorization method. So if we take in the prime factorization, that is combinations will be 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. So this order pair will be 1, 18, 18, 1, 2, 9, 9, 2, 3, 6 and 6, 3. And yes, it will also consider if it's 5 is called prime number, so only possible way is 1, 5 and 5, 1. And proceed the same way as like as 2. Now we are considering considering the problem, fourth problem, let's construct and construct a 3 by 4 order matrix whose elements are given by Aij is equal to half of mod of minus 3i plus j, and another is Aij equals to 2i minus j. So we giving to the answer in general for 3 by 4 element is the general criteria, that is 3 row and 4 column matrices, and normally it will be given by, that is 3 row. So it will be start for A11, A12, A2, A13, A14. Next is A21, A22, A23, A24. Next is A31, A32, A33, A34. So we evaluate all these type of elements and going to the final answer. And from the beginning level we are starting with this problem. First one is Aij. So selectively we find it here all the element like this A11. So I will be 1 and j 1. So A11 will be, if we substituting this value, half of mod of minus 3 into 1 plus 1, that is half of mod of minus 2, and certainly it will be positive, so result will be half into 2, that is 1. Next is A12, half of mod minus 3 dot 1 plus 2, that is half of plus that is here it will be minus 1, sorry, and certainly it will be positive, so half, result will be half. Next is A13, mod of minus A3 into 1 plus 3, that is 0, so it will be 0. We are calculating all these elements. A14, half of mod minus 3 dot 1 plus 4, that is half. A21, that is half of mod minus 3 into 2 plus 1, that is half of minus of mod 5, that is 5 by 2. And here A2, that is half of mod minus 3 into 2 plus 2, that is half of mod minus 6 plus 2, that is half of mod minus 4, that is half into 4, that is 2. Next is A23, that is half of mod minus 3 into 2 plus 3, that is half of mod minus 3, that is 3 by 2. A24, that is half of mod minus 3 into 2 plus 4, that is half of mod minus 2, that is 2 by 2, that is 1. A31, half of mod minus 3 into 3 plus 1, half of mod minus 9 plus 1, that is half of mod minus of 8, half of 8, that is 4. So a 3 2, half of mod minus 3 into 3 plus 2, that is half of mod minus 9 plus 2, that is half of mod minus of 7, that is 7 by 2. And a 3 3 we are finding in the same manner, that is 3, a 3 4. Now calculating and substituting all these value, we are getting required matrix. A11 is 1, this is half, this is 0, this is half, this is 5 by 2, 2, 3 by 2, 1, 4, 7 by 2, 3, 5 by 2. Substituting all of these elements, that's which have been evaluated here. And next question is simple and proceed the same way, just like this, substituting all these value and substituting and find the required matrix. Now we are going to the next problem. Find the value of x, y, z from the following equation. It's a matrix equation, we say. Matrix of 4, 3, x, 5, and it will be y, z, 1, 5. Another matrix equation is x, y, 5 plus z, 2, and x, y is equal to 6, 2, 5, 8. Another is x, y, z, x plus y plus z, x, z, y, z is equal to, here is 5, 9, 5, 7. Now consider the first problem. That is 4, 3, x, 5 is equal to y, z, 1, 5. And if we consider the matrix are equal, so their corresponding elements are equal. So comparing the corresponding element, 4 will be y, 3 will be z, x will be 1 and 5 is 5. Naturally, so x is 1, y is 4 and z is 3. It is a simple problem. And if we consider next problem, x plus y, and this problem, and if we consider here x plus 5 plus z, x plus y is equal to 6, 5 plus z is equal to 5, xy is equal to 8, and then try yourself to evaluate. We are giving here x plus y is 6, xy is 8, and finally find x and y, z will be 0 here. Just try yourself. And another problem is x plus y plus z is 9, x plus z is x, here it is 9, x plus z is 5, and y z is 7. If we subtracting this, y x plus y plus z minus x plus z, and it will be easily find, that is x and z. So y is 4, and if we subtracting this element y z, x plus y plus z minus y plus z, so result will be x will be 2, and certainly y is 4, x is 2. We already easily find z, 4 plus 2 is 6, so z is 3. This is our result. Try yourself this type of problem. So we discuss here few problems regarding the CBSE NCERT questions and our discussions. Thank you.